Now I know what you're thinking. Up is going off on a West Ham tip and it's on forever blowing bubbles. No, that was merely a metaphor for what I am about to discuss. For a bubble has burst, and that bubble belongs to Mr. Elon Musk, and that bubble is Tesla. They are currently suffering one of the worst slumps, well, not one of the worst, the worst slump they have ever seen in demand since the day they started. It's catastrophic. My word, not his. As you can see, by the way, sun's shining, roof's down. I got the missus to put the roof down because I'm not allowed to have keys when I'm in the car, remember. But nevertheless, why not make the most of the lovely weather? At least I get to sit in a convertible. So, January's figures for Tesla in Europe. Sales down 50%. 50%. And when you factor in the UK as well, it only drops to 45% because sales were only down 7% in the UK. However, sales are down. I'm waiting for February's. I'm some excited. And when I read into it, and this is the interesting bit, and this is where it gets very, very interesting for not Tesla owners, but more my viewers, my subscribers in general. I think you're going to love this bit. And I'll quote what the European news agency said. It could be because of Elon's support for Trump, Tommy Robinson, and Germany's AfD. Hang on a minute. Is this the point where car buying became about left and right? I think it is. I think it is. I think what we've discovered is that the people out there buying milk floats are all lefty liberal lovers. And now Elon's gone full Trump and, you know, maybe had his right arm out a bit too straight at one point or another. They're just not buying Teslas anymore because they don't agree with his politics. Because there's nothing more principled than an eco-warrior. Except when it comes to oil and children's clothes and buying things in Primark and all other stuff like that. Apart from that, very principled. So, the question is car buying now about left and right? I mean, I hate the whole left and right thing. People say to me, oh, you're right wing. Oh, fuck off, mate. No, I'm not. On whatever I think about something. Doesn't make me left, doesn't make me right, doesn't make me middle. It makes me me. And why can't everybody be like that? Why has everyone got to be put in a box? Why has everyone got to have a label? It's absolutely pointless. However, for the purposes of this video, everyone's having a label. So, straight away you go, right, the lefties have stopped buying Teslas. Why have they've stopped buying Teslas? Because they don't like Elon Musk, because he's a nasty man and he's tallied up with that Trump bloke who just wants to go around and cause world peace. Bastard. So I thought, have I got any evidence of this? Because at the moment what I'm saying is your average Tesla buyer will be down at Dover on the beach with Ricky Gervais, welcoming in the refugees and sending them to Gary Linekers' house. So the next logical thing to do, Google, what car does Gary Lineker drive? And I was hoping and praying for a Tesla. It's not a Tesla. It is, however, an electric Mini Cooper. Box ticked. That's the sum total of my research. I haven't done any more research. I have, actually. I also checked what Keir Starmer drove before he was chauffeured everywhere. Toyota hybrid. Again, I rest my case. So there you have it. If ever you wondered why Tesla was no longer going to survive in the world, it's because the only people buying milk floats were lefty lovies, and now the only people not buying milk floats are lefty lovies. Because and this is the bizarre thing, right? And this is why I made this video, because what it says in this article is that they will not buy Tesla anymore because of Elon Musk's politics, and they don't agree with him because he's far right. So instead, and apparently this is according to the EU figures, they are now buying BYD cars instead. That's BYD, the Chinese state-owned car manufacturer from a communist country, well known for its human rights violations, slave labour, only allowing one baby and dubious practices with the other baby, the invention of COVID, and all the other things that China do that apparently makes it so, and one of their favourite words, abhorrent. But when it comes to not buying a Tesla, they'd rather buy one of them. They'd rather be a communist than have anything to do with Musk or Trump, and they'd rather support state torture, slavery, imprisonment, gulags and all that, because that's better. And therein sums up the entire debate quite well about why the world is the way it is. What an enlightening video this has been to prove that Tesla's bubbles burst because the caftan wearing, liberal loving, refugee hugging lefties have all started buying communist cars instead. Oh, future my arse has never been more apt.